the NBA season. Welcome to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. All-Star voting format changed in 2013. 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt starters as opposed to the old 2 guards and 2 forwards and a center. Do you like that change, Shaq?
It's my fault, Ernie. You know.
2K Sports bringing you all of the NBA's top flight talent. That's right, this year's All-Star Game. Clark Kellogg is here. Alongside him, Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Curry is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Gasol in at the 5.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Now here's James. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
The All-Star festivities always a big draw for VIPs, stars, and celebrities, and I see quite a few in the house tonight.
Yeah, really a festive atmosphere around this event and this weekend. There's just so much going on, both on and off the court.
That's good.
Well, I guess you'd call this weekend maybe the greatest pickup game on earth. Does that make sense, Clark?
It sure does, and I agree with you. I mean, there's no doubt it tops the list, partner.
Here's Wall, following the basket by Stephen Curry. And James gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. James has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
And he gets it to go. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Lowry kicks to LeBron. Back to Lowry. Thompson against LeBron. And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Wall against Harden. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Feeds to Lowry. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Lowry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Curry from the arc. And that one's good. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
To the left side wing. Here's Wall. Good. Wall's got his first points of the game.
And we're seeing right here the defense is definitely optional.
Yeah, and we're seeing which option the players are taking.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star Game, especially in the first half.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. If Coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let any of it come out. He said it was for the fans, and even though he's in charge of the best players in the NBA, his only coaching advice was to go out and have fun. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Anthony, the pass to Lowry. Gasol with the steal. Pass break, here we go. Ahead. Finished off the break.
Very lax defense. Both teams just getting a sweat going. They haven't really got into the defense yet.
Well, Steve, you watched these games before. That's not a big surprise. Saving some of that energy for the offensive fireworks is what they're doing.
Lowry kicks to Anthony. Back to Lowry. And it's Anthony at the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Aldridge kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. Now the East All-Stars with it. It's a 5-point game. It's Wall with the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Durant's checked in for the West. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And that one's good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Anthony. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 3-point lead. Durant kicks to Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game. And the points coming in bunches, defense and afterthought.
It's like a pickup game, Clark. I mean, these are always shootouts.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Harden has a wide open look. Off target from outside. Anthony dishes to Lowry. Back to Anthony. Kicks it to Wall. The pass to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again.
I think we've seen the defensive intensity start to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, Steve. A little more effort here as the game has progressed.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Here's Lowry. He has 5. The feed now to Wall. LeBron James on the wing. Baseline jumper. James with another miss.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
For 3, Durant. Shot is no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Outside for Lowry. He dishes it to James. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. New players in now for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Gasol. Nowitzki comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. And Paul's subbed in for Curry. Pocket 4. Korver, no luck. Cousins with it. And Westbrook, here we go. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Now Butler. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And here is Teague. Unloads from 13. Drained for 2 points.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Millsap. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Teague can't hit. Nowitzki with it. It's a 5-point game. Westbrook drives in and misses it off the right side of the rim. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Teague kicks to Horford. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Butler, right side Millsap. Teague with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. Teague's got 5. And here comes Paul. It's Durant on the wing. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Tune in Friday, February 21st.
A great event unfolding. 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And Kevin, both teams percolating now.
Yeah, those early game jitters out of the way, Clark. Both teams settling into a groove.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Teague, and it's Horford in at the 5 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
Well, you know, you always want your side to win, but I think it's pretty common that we don't see too many fouls in these games year to year.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, I think we usually see a few here and there because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball. But aside from that, you usually aren't going to see too many whistles.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Paul kicks to Thompson. Here's Nowitzki. Al Horford with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Back to Teague. Pass to Korver. He kicks to Millsap. Butler sets a screen for Teague. From 13, the West All-Stars pull it in. Nowitzki's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's Thompson off the drive. And the wide open shot from Paul. And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got 6 points.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the 3-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Well, playing in the All-Star game, something to really be proud of. And, of course, the starters are voted in by the fans. The reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
A 3 from Bosch. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Curry attacking. Harden outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Steve, you talk about the starters and the reserves. Unlike in regular games, in an all-star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes because the coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on there, and that's who they want to see.
Thompson's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Bosch, a screen on Harden. Wall passes to Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Misses the 3. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. Nice rebound in traffic, and that's his job.
Harden with it.